Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Fresh and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be starting a new series and it's going to be called The Perfect Trio. Now, basically in this video, the whole point of this is to pretty much review three players, talk about them individually, and then pretty much say how they interact with each other, I guess, in a sense. So for today's episode, I'm going to be using Lavezzi, Lucas, and then we're going to have Ibrahimovic up top as striker, and I'm going to pretty much talk about what roles they played in the team, give you a nice little rundown, who was pretty much the star of the trio, and let you guys know how I felt about the trio as a whole. So, I mean, you saw the stats there for Lavezzi, you saw the stats for Lucas, and then you see right there, big man Ibrahimovic, 62 goals, 49 games. I mean, overall, really nice and solid stats. But going on, we're going to go ahead and talk about Lavezzi first. Now, Lavezzi, he got a couple of assists, which actually wasn't that bad, but the thing that stood out to me the most was this guy's finishing ability. Now, 5 goals in 11 games actually isn't that bad for a winger, and I mean, as you'll see in the clips, this guy just knows how to finish his dinner. Every time he's in the box, this guy just pretty much is annihilating the goalie. Really excellent finesse shots. Also has some high shot power on him. I didn't get the chance to get any long shots with him, but however, in the box, man, this guy just has some deadly finesse shots. 2 assists actually wasn't that bad too, but honestly, as the wingers are concerned, this guy was not the star of him, and that's mainly because of Lucas was annihilating the other players. Now, this pass right here by Lucas, absolutely beautiful, but sadly I couldn't finish it with Lavezzi, but nevertheless though, it was such a beautiful pass that I had to put that in there. And then you'll also see here, Lucas is going to actually get a nice little solid rebound. After Ibra wasn't able to finish, Lucas was able to put in the scissors kick to put the goal into the back of the net. But after this, though, Lucas was just a really dominating force. I've always used this guy as a right mid, and now I realize how much he was wasted in that position. Lucas as a right wing or a right forward was absolutely amazing. You'll see right here in this clip right here, just an absolute beautiful goal that just goes into the back of the net. Also got me 5 assists too, which shows that Lucas was pretty much the better of the wingers. And not only that, but he goes for cheaper. So honestly, if you are looking for a solid PSG winger, I would go for Lucas because he was a pretty great guy and also just pretty much worth his price. But now, going on to the big man, we are going to be talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And honestly, what can I really say? Ibrahimovic was just an absolute wrecking ball. I mean, seriously, this guy in middle was just annihilating these defenders. He knows how to finish with ease, take shots from long range. It doesn't matter. If it involves Ibrahimovic, this guy can definitely finish. And look at this perfect teamwork from Lucas to Ibrahimovic. Just an amazing over the top through ball. And then Ibrahimovic was able to chip it over. Now, as far as the trio is concerned, I overall just really enjoyed it. Lavezzi was very great inside the box. He was really great. Solid finesse shots, very high shot power. So shooting was definitely his best attribute. Getting me 2 assists definitely isn't that bad, but that kind of just shows that Lucas was the better of the two because he did get 5 goals and 5 assists. And not only that, but Lucas is actually cheaper too. I mean, Lucas was a very solid player for me, and I did enjoy using him. And I realized how much that he was wasted at the right mid position, and that a winger is definitely more the position for Lucas. But overall, I mean, as far as the trio is concerned, they played very excellent to each other. I mean, you have 2 very pacey wingers, both with over 88 pace on them, and then very excellent dribbling on them too, which makes it pretty much really easy for them to kind of dribble in and out of defenders. Both have some very solid passing and crossing on them, and then they can just easily feed it to this big guy Ibrahimovic, who honestly doesn't need a team, but the fact that the 2 wingers are there, it just pretty much helps him even more to become a more dominant force. Now, as far as Lavezzi is concerned, I'm going to probably give him about a 9 out of 10 because he was a really excellent player, very excellent dribbling on him, really nice finesse shot, and just overall solid finishing. 5 goals and 2 assists for a winger is very solid for me. Going on to Lucas. Lucas is going to get a 9.5 out of 10 for his performance for the team. 5 goals, 5 assists, really excellent player. I mean, this guy was definitely the standout winger if you ask me, making beautiful passes, scoring nice and beautiful goals. And then finally, finally, Zlatan Ibrahimovic will get a perfect 10 out of 10 because this guy doesn't need a team, but he is an absolute wrecking ball. Just give the ball to Ibra and he will just run and annihilate defenses. Ibrahimovic is definitely a complete player. Honestly, he was the best player of the team, the trio. Just anything that I have used so far. So that is pretty much the trio, guys. Let me know, what do you guys actually think about the series? Let me know if you actually want me to continue with this series, and if you do, go ahead and leave me down some suggestions below. They don't have to be from the same team, but the positions kind of have to kind of interact with each other. But anyways, guys, this is Fresh. I am out. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Peace.